So let's say you're ready to do some enchanting. However, you want to level up to some level 30s. Well, you just flip this lever, and then everything comes in parts, and there you go. You have your level 30s. But what if you want to do something a little bit in between? Well, you just rotate this book. Everything resets, and it follows the rotation of the book to how many bookshelves you have. And the best part about it is how small it actually is. So we're going to start by building our enchanting table platform, 1 block above the ground. We're going to make a simple 3x3, an enchantment table on top. Then I'm going to make this the front. So we're going to start on the right side here. We're going to do a line of sticky pistons, and then a line of note blocks, then skip a line of any solid block, sticky pistons on top, and then break those. And now we're going to want to put redstone blocks right here. Sticky pistons on top of those, sticky pistons on top of those, note blocks on top of those, solid blocks behind them, then more sticky pistons, and more redstone blocks. You can break these, and this is where you should have, this is what you should have so far. So while I'm replicating this on the 2 other sides, I'd love to hear your feedback on this tutorial down below. And don't forget, you can always subscribe to get more tutorials like this. And of course, I'd love to thank my friend Quipla for helping me out with the block switchers. So now we'll need to build a ceiling above this at the same height as these redstone blocks. So let me go out 5, and then fill in this 3x3, just like this. And then if we go around the sides, we should be able to place sticky pistons against all of these blocks, and it should line up perfectly for the block switcher. So now we're going to need to fill this in a little bit. I'm going to get my bookshelves and go across the bottom row pistons and the, did I miss one? Yes, I did. The bottom row pistons and the top row pistons, like this. Then I'm going to use smooth stone for the walls because I like smooth stone. There we go. So here's what you should have so far. I'm going to bring this out 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, sorry. And then do the same for the walls over here. And this is only what's really necessary. I mean, of course, you should probably encase this whole thing in your house. I'm just going to build this for now. Now you'll see if we go from the enchanting table and we go 1, 2, 3, and then 4. On this 4th block here, I'm going to put a bookshelf. You can leave it to be your wall or whatever. And of course, you can put anything in the item frame. I just think this looks the best. 2 more over, you're going to put a lever. So again, enchanting table, 3 blocks, item frame, 1 block, lever. We're going to go around the back here and make a shape like this. Going to have a comparator run out of the item frame, and it should light up because that means it's reading the item frame. Going to have a 3-tick repeater right here and link these with redstone dust. And the reason we have this repeater here is because if you have your lever on and you flick it a bunch really fast, it stops it from like spamming and breaking your redstone. So we're going to start connecting everything by doing the top layer. I'm going to get a block, go right here, and then I'm going to run slabs all the way across the sticky pistons, then all the way across these sticky pistons, and then all the way across these sticky pistons. And we will be breaking some of them, so don't worry. This will just help us save time for now. So now we're going to break this block, and now we need to get the signal from this comparator all the way up to this line of slabs here. So we're going to run this into a block right here, and we're going to do redstone comparator, like this. Then we're going to run this into 2 more, redstone comparator, and then do it again, redstone comparator, and then do it again, comparator redstone. Oh, I tricked you. And then we're going to put a block in front of it, and then instead of turning once again like this, we're just going to go sideways 1, do the same thing. We can break this block, we don't need it. And then we can place 1 block right here. And now that comparator signal is going all the way up to here. However, it's still attached to this repeater, so just put a block here and everything will work fine. And if you're worried why this turned off, it's because you might have your lever turned on. And so now we'll need to use this comparator signal to activate all of these sticky pistons. And so now we need to link all of these sticky pistons up to this comparator signal. So if I place the first redstone dust, you'll see that one is always going to turn on. Then the next ones will be random according to wherever you have your book positioned at, like that. And you can shut them off with a lever. Very fun. But we're going to extend this to a comparator, block, comparator, block, comparator, block. And you of course could use less comparators here. However, this is the minimum number you need for the bottom. So just to make sure everything goes at the same time, you're you're gonna need a little bit more delay on the top like this. We're going to add 4 pieces of redstone dust, and this is not a comparator because this dust and this dust are the same power. That's just how comparators work. Comparator, block, comparator, block, comparator, block. And then here is a little bit different because since this only has 8 positions it can turn to, and we have 9 bookshelves, these two have to go at the same time. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for both of these. So we're gonna need to link these up. We're gonna break this one, connect it sideways like this, then run redstone dust right here and put a 3-tick delay repeater right here. So now you'll see if I flick this, we should be able to get all of them. It's 5, 6, 7, and 8. Whoops. Right, this should be a block. There we go. Now they all work. And so now we're gonna hook up the bottom sticky pistons like we did to the top ones, except we need to use full blocks for these. So let's put full blocks behind each of these and then connect them with slabs, similar to above. And there we go. And how we ran this comparator up to this block, we also need to run this comparator over to this block. And this one, it took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 extensions. So we need to do the same number of comparators to get from there to here, just to make sure everything goes at the same time. Here's 0, we have 1 extension, and then let's bring this down. Let's keep bringing this down, and then we can put 2, 3, put some blocks here, 4, and then extend it and do 5. You can break these blocks because they're not necessary. You can also break these slabs while we're at it, because, I mean, you don't need to, but saves resources. And now, both of these blocks, this one and this one, should get the same comparator signal at the same time. And now we just need to do the wiring for the bottom, like we did for the top. So redstone, 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 comparator. And now we can stretch this a little bit more, so we have more distance to cover. So redstone comparator block, redstone comparator block, and then 4 redstone, comparator block, redstone comparator block, redstone comparator block, and then for the end, this one's also going to be a little bit different because again, we need to time these two to go at the same time because they're limited by the item frame. So we're going to actually extend this platform like this, put redstone in this kind of reverse L shape. You can break this block, put a block here, put a 3-tick delay repeater, break this block if you want to, and then put 2 more redstone right here. However, sometimes spamming the book can actually break these first 2, so just to make sure that everything stays in place, just put something pistons can't push, like obsidian or a furnace, on top of the second one, and then underneath the first 2, just like that. And that should be plenty to prevent anyone from breaking your redstone. And if you're interested in this enchanting table thing, you're probably trying to make your base look a lot cooler, so why not try this working drawbridge?